reaction video to challenge, my partial challenge on how aviation has changed Sir Private Pilot Chris Bartram's life. It's about a 13-14 minute video, so let's go ahead and watch it together. See his response.
Mr. Pate as well drop a video. Well, I will see you in person in the next couple of weeks, the week after next, September 7th. But how has aviation changed your life? Let's see. And yeah, anybody else there also that comes across this, there at the school at Blue Line, like I said, anybody over there, you know, let me know. To you students over there and fellow graduates, how did aviation change your life, or what made you want to get into aviation? Hey.
Challenge accepted.
Hi everyone. This video is just gonna be, I guess, an extra. I'm on my way to work, nothing to do with flying, but I got challenged to do a video by the Carter show. I got messaged or booked it on Instagram. The question was, and I will share it on the screen so you can see it, is how has aviation changed your life? And I was thinking about it all last night. Because honestly, I was like wondering how I can answer this without avoiding a certain topic, because there's just some topics you don't talk on YouTube or social media for whatever reason, because people can get upset by it. And there is elements of exceptions, like, which I find acceptable. Like, it's like the baseball rule. It's your house, you can do what you want. It's your channel, you can do what you want. People have referred to religion and done their own thing within themselves. So the main answer is it hasn't. It's only reinforced my life. It reinforced to know that everything I'm doing, it feels so natural to me that I don't realize that I've done anything, even though I've done a lot. I was an extremely anxious person by nature. I always do checklists, or I always do plan everything to the last detail before I go anywhere. I always have a backup plan, and it's everything that you learn to do as a pilot or a student pilot trying to get your private pilot license. You always have an out. There is nothing that I haven't been doing already that you don't need for this. There's a reason why in the playlist, the popular video playlist, right? The number one video is the video with the subliminal message. Now, this is the only time that I'm going to address this or even mention this. If you want to talk about it, my Discord is in the top and we can talk about it. If you're serious, by all means. But I've mentioned it to people in passing, some are skeptical. But then sooner or later, 2 or 3 days later or a week later, they're like, wow, you really are. The thing is, I'm not going to tell what anyone believes or feels is right or wrong. Because my own feeling is that there's no such thing as right and wrong, or good and evil. It's only a matter of perception. It's what we have come to perceive as right or wrong, what we've been taught is right and wrong. And there is many, many examples of this. And it's the same here. You see, I live by the code of the Sith. That doesn't mean I believe in all the hoopla that Star Wars comes across with. But ask yourself this: what does it take for a plane to fly? The forces to be equal. And you control the forces around the plane to keep the plane flying. The forces of thrust, drag, weight, and lift. Without which you don't fly. Excuse me while I concentrate on driving a bit. They added this stop sign at the exit ramp, which makes it a little bit more dangerous. I mean, my entire channel is an example of the Sith code, because at the start all it is passion. Someone with a passion. So yeah, like I was saying, my channel is an example of the code that I live by. It's a way of showing you, without the crap of Star Wars, that it is something that can be lived up to and believed in without any kind of magical powers or anything. It is something that is very real, demonstrated by things that are in everyday life. The events that took down the Berlin Wall. It didn't come down by peace. It got taken down by the passion of the people that wanted it down. And it took their strength to knock it down with their tools and break through it. And so forth and so forth, start flying. And then you see me through that passion that I gain my strength through the skill of flying, and you know, it just so, everything about flying is just, it feels so natural that it hasn't really changed much. I always believe that the only thing that's in your way or in anyone's way is yourself. It doesn't matter what it is or what the obstacle is or who the obstacle is. You have the ability to overcome it or get around them. Whether you choose to or not is up to you. Thereby, the only thing or anyone that's in your way is truly yourself, the power of one. aviation has given me something to expand on that, because I'm doing things that I set out to do, although it's taken years or much longer than I expected to. The first time I went to New York City, I promised myself I would be back, and I'm gone back several times. It took me 24 years, but I'm in the US. It took me a year longer, but I'm flying. You set the goal, you go for it. The only reason that you need to do something is for yourself. But if you have a family, then it's up to you. Do you want to set that family as a priority? Then that's up to you. I'm not saying that's right or wrong. But whatever your priority is what you're going to set out to achieve. If you want family and stuff, then you'll make it happen. For me, I wanted to fly, and I'm making it happen. I thought about redoing that video with the Piper and not the Cessna. I really do not like the Cessnas at all. The 152s, that is. Only because I view them as a crutch. I mean, they're okay to start with, the 152s, because they're more forgiving, like people say, and is what I noticed too. But flying or having a couple of flights in the low end, the Cherokee, will make you a better or safer pilot, because you learn how to fly, because it's not as forgiving. The one thing one of my instructors was saying, the Cherokee glides like a brick, but that's a disservice to a brick. You can withdraw the power. Pardon me. You can withdraw the power. So idle in a Cessna and start at the final approach point and glide all the way down to the runway perfectly fine in the Cessna 152. But if you did that in the Cherokee, you'd be lucky if you made 5-10 miles. Like, you'll go down quick. So that's the answer to the Carter Show's question. How has it changed my life? It hasn't. It's just reinforced it. And just to amplify, when I just got my green card, it was like getting after the divorce and everything. I always wanted to fly, but I was always afraid that my math skill would be bad and stuff like that. And then I saw Dutch pilot girl Michelle, as I've said before, and I was counting all the things that she would have had to have gotten through to be where she is, and it was like a list of 6 or 8 things that you get through that she would have had to persevere, push through to be where she is. And I was like, well, she did all of that, and she got to be a first officer of a pilot. And my only problem is a pesky skill of math. There's no reason why I can't do it. And I made it happen. I really do, you know, I am really grateful that I got the push from her. Like, without naming the obvious, she had to overcome the lack of money the 150,000 euros or whatever it is in Holland. English isn't the first language. So she started a YouTube channel and talking on everything to get better at English and put herself in front of everyone like that. She broke into a male-dominant career, which I'm glad to say is no longer the case. And she made a success out of it. There was one particular picture of hers on Instagram that I liked a lot, because I think it was just perfect of what the message that it said. That she was it was one of the pictures inside of the cockpit, and she was flying, pilot flying in the first officer seat, although she flipped the picture so she made it look like she was in the left seat. Like, everything was professional, and in her attire, the uniform and everything. All she had that showed a little bit of femininity is pink lipstick, and I thought that was perfect. It was such a subtle message that it came across very strong for me. And then there's all the other pictures that she posts when she's on vacation all the time. And she's married or got a boyfriend. I'm sure she's married by now. But it just, again, it just reinforced everything that I've already been doing. And flying feels so natural to me. It gets me, in a way, closer to my mother. It opens up possibilities of going to see people that I set out goals to meet, and flying is a means to do that. Furtick Squad now, I've been a moderator for his channel for years now, like 3 or 4 years. He lives in Ohio, which is not that far from us, but you know, it's a long way to drive for just a howdy-doody. So, and he helped me out with my tuition. He paid some of it, like he did. He paid some of the GoFundMe, which went into the account. So I promised him one free flight wherever he wants to go, like an Eagles game or a Nationals game, or something like that. You know, it's just all about setting yourself up and not budging from it. The one time that I was on the X-plane and I was flying to New York at night, I said, I'm doing this. But this time next year, I'm gonna have this done. It didn't turn out like that, but I have it done. It takes longer. When I was growing up, I was saying I was gonna take Roy Gilmore on a date before I realized it was fake, and then it was like, it doesn't matter. If I was to ask her out, I still have to get there. I want to get there. I'm gonna go see the town of Gilmore Girls. Did it. So this video is kind of turning into a rant and stuff like that, so I think I'm gonna end it here. I am gonna be flying this weekend one way or another. Either me dragging a plane out of Ace and just flying for a bit, or a lesson, or both, but we'll get there. One way or another, I'm going to return to the sky of Millennium. Hi guys, I'm gonna catch you later. Thank you, Carter, for the challenge. If anyone else has any more challenge, just message me on Instagram, and if it's appropriate, I will definitely do the challenges. Challenge completed. Challenge accomplished.
So there you have it, folks. I already responded down below in his comment section saying that I respect his opinion and beliefs on why it hasn't changed his life, unfortunately. There's a no free judgment zone over here. And so as far as what he was saying in his little rant afterwards and mentioning Dutch Pilot Girl, I told him in there, so I've heard of her through Sir Mentor Pilot. I put their channels up, their links up, and along with his. Chris is currently at, I think, 40 subscribers. Let's get him to, again, I met him through Brother Russ's channel, Russ Can Fly, aka This Brother Can Fly. Get him to 100 or more subscribers. He's a good dude. Russ has already mentioned it, saying, yeah, they chat all the time on Instagram when they have questions, Q&A, you know, anything aviation related or what have you. Like I said, Chris is out of Allentown, Pennsylvania, so that's that state, Allentown Airport. Airport code ABE, Alpha, Bravo, Echo, and Russ at the time was out of Wingsville. The airport code for there is LOM, Lima, Oscar, Mike. And then lately he's been, ever since he got his license, he's flying out of Doylestown. Their airport code is DYL, Delta Yankee Lima. He just finished up this part 3 of his series of flying with his brother, best friend, buddy, brother Derek, aka DA, from Doylestown to Cape May, New Jersey, west of Wildwood, New Jersey. Well, there's no airport in Wildwood, but he said as far as flying to Wildwood, over by Wildwood. But yeah, and then from the trip, Cape May back to Doylestown. But yeah, so that's going to conclude this reaction to Sir Private Pilot. Like I said, now Private Pilot, not Student Pilot anymore. Chris Bartram's video of accepting my challenge. Again, thank you, sir, for that. And yeah, that's it for my channel. See your channel. Gulfstream Entertainment, Michael Carter Studios and Production. Oh yeah, if you enjoyed my channel, check out these channels.